League 3 of the day, let's spin the wheel and see what we get. It is Grixis Affinity this time. So Grixis Affinity is basically... So while Blue-White Affinity is more of an aggro deck that leans on all that glitters, the Grixis Affinity deck is more of like a control deck that's seeking to win the game with bigger stuff. So we've got obviously a bunch of artifact lands, including a bunch of tapped duels. And in fact, every single land in the deck is an artifact. Then we've got Blood Fountain, Krark Clan Shaman, Chromatic Star, 1 Nile Spellbomb, Cast Down, Chainer's Edict, Deadly Dispute, Reckoner's Bargain, 1 Makeshift Munitions, Ichor Wellspring. And then we've got Affinity Creatures, Frogmite, Myr Enforcer, 2 Thoughtcasts, and Gearseeker Serpent, which doesn't say affinity for artifacts on it for some reason, but that's what its ability is. And is a 5/6 for really 2 blue mana, and has 6 mana to make it unblockable. And then in the sideboard, blue blasts, red blasts, more red blasts, Breath Weapon, and Chainer's Edict, and then 1 Unexpected Fangs. And then this card may look odd to you, Warlord's Elite, 3 mana 4/4. As an additional cost to cast a spell, tap 2 untapped artifacts, creatures, and or lands you control. So, this was originally Kenku Artificer. And if you're not familiar with Kenku Artificer, so this here is Kenku Artificer. It is a blue 3 mana 1/1, and it says when it enters the battlefield, you put 3/1 counters on up to 1 target non-creature artifact. That artifact becomes a 0/0 homunculus artifact creature with flying. And that was originally in the deck, and the reason that is good is because you can pick one of your indestructible lands, and it will become an indestructible 3/3 flyer. So why isn't it in this deck? Well, the loan program that I use didn't have any copies. So I was like, okay, I can go buy a Kenku Artificer. They're $11. And then I said, oh, all right, well, I'm not spending that to buy this one of singleton copy for one deck that I'm going to play one time. So therefore, it is this card. But yes, technically, it should be Kenku Artificer. In fact, this card's probably not even very good to begin with. Let's just cut it and just play another Thoughtcast. All right, that ought to do it. So Grixis Affinity, but yes, technically there should be a Kenku Artificer in this list. On the play for round 1, Grixis Affinity. All right, seems fine. Obviously slow, but keepable. Do you enjoy renting cards with those programs? That's kind of a weird way to phrase that. Do I enjoy renting cards? No, I do not enjoy paying a weekly rental fee for cards. But I enjoy it more than spending thousands of dollars on being able to play the decks. Like, I think for most people, if you're planning on playing more than one deck, rental program is the only viable way to actually play it. Renting sounds like the future. Yeah, it's just going to be all subscription based. Everyone's just going to rent all their cards because it's way too expensive otherwise. So let's see. Seed of the Synod. Let's play Ichor Wellspring. All right, over to them. So next turn, I can play Frogmite and Thoughtcast. I can actually play Thoughtcast twice next turn. They brainstorm. Gate. So if I play a tap land, I can play Frogmite, and I can still play all the Thoughtcasts this turn. Yeah, so let's go Mist Vault, Frogmite, Thoughtcast, Thoughtcast. All right, over to them. Modern Age. Man, we're just drawing so many lands, eh? All right, so this, Reckoner's Bargain, the Ichor Wellspring. We drew a Blood Fountain. And what are the last 2 draws? All right, Gearseeker Serpent, although... Oh, I actually can play it this turn. All right, so Seed of the Synod, Gearseeker, go to combat, attack with the Frogmite, and then we'll discard something to hand size. I don't know what. One of the lands. Silver Bluff Bridge, I guess? All right, discard that. Modern Age. Big fan of Jade Avenger. Is that still played in Pauper? I don't even know what that is. Jade Avenger. This card's another Modern Age. Jade Avenger, 2 mana 2/2 Bushido 2. That does not sound playable at all. I haven't seen it, so nope. All right, Journey eats our Gearseeker. It's a shame none of these lands cycle. All right. All right, Blood Fountain, trigger. Let's discard something. A land. Let's discard Silver Bluff. All right, Myr Enforcer costs 1. All right, so Blood Fountain, Furnace, Krark Clan, Myr Enforcer, combat. Swing with the Frog. Modern Age flips over. So the one advantage we have right now is that, like, so we're lower on cards than they are, but we're ahead on the board a little, not by a lot, and we're way ahead on mana. Brainstorm. Plays a Gate. Preordain. All right, Blood Token. Discard Seed of the Synod. Drew Reckoner's Bargain. This Reckoner's Bargain. Eat a Blood Fountain. Another Myr Enforcer. Cast down this. All right, 1 game. And then what do I bring in this matchup? I guess the blasts are useful to some degree. They're not vitally important. Breath Weapon's also good for clearing up all the Squadron Hawks and Cats, but it's also not like the best thing. I guess what's bad here would be the bigger question. Krark Clan Shaman, because their guys fly anyway. Nile Spellbomb's fine. Makeshift is fine. Chainer's Edict is bad, so then bring in some Red Blasts and Breath Weapon. Something like that. We don't need to bring in, like, all the blasts, though. All right, I think that's fine. Wish we had extra Frogmites. Yeah, but we're trying to just go, like, over the top big. Like, Frogmite sucks. It's only here, like, the 2/2 body's not relevant. It's just here to be another artifact that's free to get your other stuff going faster and to be fodder for Bargain and Deadly Dispute. Hypothetically, if we're going to go up to 4, I would cut, like, Chromatic Star maybe, but this is a better sack fodder for the sack cards. All right, this hand's fine. Zorius Guildgate. All right, Vault, Blood Fountain, Brainstorm. All right, I probably just cast Thoughtcast now, right? So Synod, Thoughtcast, then play Nile Spellbomb, and over to them. Preordain. Are they just bricking on lands now? After preordaining and brainstorming? Wow. I guess I bargain while I can. So if I play a land and cast Bargain, then our hand has 5 cards in it, and then we draw 3 cards, which is fine. Maybe I just pass. Nah, if I draw affinity cards, then that's good. So land, and then... Oh, wait, no, because I need double black to get this. Oh, yeah, never mind. So let's just pass and hold up Pyroblasts / Reckoners, or just blood token away something. What's the top end for this deck, like when we have big affinity numbers? It is Mernforcer, Gearseeker, Serpent. Gearseeker, Serpent's the really big one. I'm probably going to Pyroblast almost any, like, Modern Age, but not cantrips. Plains. Hawk. Maybe I just Reckoner's Bargain the Blood Fountain. I don't know. Wait, did they only get 1 Hawk? Huh. Oh, yeah, because otherwise they'd have to discard. I could just kill it. That doesn't seem terribly good. All right, let's Reckoner's Bargain on the Blood Fountain. All right, definitely popping this blood and discarding... Mist Vault? Yeah. All right, there's Gearseeker, although we cannot play it yet. No, we can't. We can exactly play it. All right, Seed of the Synod, play Gearseeker, and over to them. Modern Age. All right, we're countering that. So counter that. They attack with the Hawk. We go to 20. Then I'm going to pop this Nile Spellbomb on a turn just to draw a card. Yeah, pop Nile Spellbomb, trigger, pay it. Drew another Gearseeker. Wow. All right, play this, play another Gearseeker, go to combat, swing, Basilisk Gate. Guardian of the Guild Pact. Well, that can block. They're attacking with the Hawk, eh? I think in order to be mana efficient, I just kill this now. We drew another land. All right, well, I guess I can make one of them unblockable, but that doesn't matter because they still just block the other one. So tap land, combat, swing here. So they get 1 free block per turn. So if they play any Squadron Hawks, I can just Breath Weapon them, attack again, and then we can make one of our guys unblockable and just attack them. Journey to Nowhere. All right, well, now we're just going to make one of them unblockable over 2 turns. Hawk. Caw. All right, activate this, play that, go to combat, swing. All right, they have to have drawn into a journey. Otherwise, they would have cast it last turn. Dust to Dust on our lands. All right, well, we still just have enough mana to get there. All right, land, activate. We did it. On to round 2. All right, we're on the play, and we technically can Blood Fountain and then blood away something, but that seems really slow. We have 20 lands in our deck. It's so bad if we don't hit a second land on time. No, it's Mull. All right, this is fine. What do I toss? Probably a land. Maybe just Nile Spellbomb. I don't know. I want to be able to play all my lands on curve. Let's chuck Chromatic Star. All right, land, go. Rustvale Bridge. All right, probably Synthesizer. So land, Ichor Wellspring, trigger, draw card, pass to them. Another tap land into Springleaf Drum. So Nile Spellbomb. And then I want to be able to get Mernforcer out this turn, but I have to spend all the mana to do it, but that's probably worth it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, play Mernforcer. Over to them. Vault of Whispers. Okay. Is it Mardu Synthesizer? Ichor Wellspring. Thoughtcast. Ooh. Ichor Wellspring. All right, play tap blue land, go to combat, swing. Plays their own Mernforcer. All that glitters on Mernforcer. Well, that's going to be rough to beat. Krark Clan Shaman. How do we beat this? I mean, I could just draw a black kill spell, right? So let's cast Thoughtcast. Let's just dig for a kill spell. All right, there's a kill spell. So cast down. What in the world do they have in response to this? Oh, they're going to eat it with a sack card. Sure. So they gain a bunch of life, draw some cards. At least we killed their thing. All right, this. Play Krark Clan Shaman. Combat, attack with Mernforcer. How have the games been going today? We lost horribly with Zubra Storm, which was terrible. And then we did okay with Infect, and now we're playing Grixis Affinity, which we're also doing well with so far, but we're only on match 2. Oryx Sunchaser gets +2 in flying as long as you have Metalcraft. Alright, all that glitters. Well, we once again need to find a kill spell. Alright, Reckoner's Bargain. Let's use this one and sack Ichor Wellspring. Draw, cast Mer Enforcer, cast Frogmite. Huh. Now what? I can put a lot of power on the board. If they have a third all that glitters to kill us, then okay, sure. I could also just try to find a kill spell again. Alright, now Spell Bomb, pay black, draw. Alright, well, it's just a Frogmite. So, Frogmite, Vault, play Gear Seeker, play Blood Fountain. Alright, well, we have a lot of stuff, so over to them. So they're going to sack their Ichor Wellspring to something. Plays a tap land. Oh my god, they drew the third glitters. Of course. Oh, we were almost not dead. But now we're dead. So I activate Krark Clan, sacking Ichor Wellspring, and it kills both of these, right? So sack this. It kills the Ginger Brutes, and then we survive at 1, unless they have a burn spell. All right, we're at 1. Woo! Woo! That's some spice. All right, combat. Attack with all of these, which is not lethal, but makeshift is lethal. All right, play makeshift munitions. Target you, sack this. Target you, sack this. Alrighty then. Okay, that was close. Oh, they had Fling, and they allowed their guys to die without using Springleaf Drum. Interesting. All right, so Chainers for sure. Not any of the blasts. Fangs, probably not in this matchup. So I think in general, the Krark Clan Shaman is not going to be good in this matchup. So let's just cut them all. And then I guess Fangs is better than that. So Fangs. Nile Spellbomb is fine just as an artifact that cycles itself. But do I want Breath Weapon for Ginger Brute? Not really. All right, let's do that. Okay, this is fine. Vault Springleaf. All right, tap land, go. Ancient Den. Back to us. All right, Furnace. Star. Blood Fountain. We're going to be 1 short of the Mer Enforcer. Yeah, we're 1 short. All right, over to them. As much as I want to just jam Mer Enforcer, I probably need to sack the Star to... All right, so let's go to combat. Attack with Frogmite. So Reckoner's Bargain on the Star to draw more. Drew Cast Down. All right, there's a land. We're still 1 short of Mer Enforcer. Yeah, over them. Star. So they're just missing lands. All right, well, Deadly Dispute is net even. Go to combat. Swing with the Frogmite. I think I Deadly Dispute the Blood. I have so much card draw in my hand. Deadly Dispute the Blood token. Land, Mer Enforcer. And let's jam this into play right now. Pops the Star for red. I assume they're going to use Red Blast of some kind. Yeah. Oh, Galvanic or Mer Enforcer. All right. Ginger Brute. Still missing lands, eh? Glitters on Ginger Brute. All right, so we're just going to kill this. Then combat. Swing, swing. Let's Deadly the Blood Fountain. Mer Enforcer. Oh, we're 1 off. I think it is worth spending the treasure to play it. Actually, no, it's worth spending the treasure to play Blood Fountain and then play Mer Enforcer. So then Mer Enforcer, and then over to them. All right, unfortunate for our opponent. They seemingly just got mono screwed in this game. Well, they were a good sport about it. All right, on to round 3. Is this format friendly to low budget players? How low budget is low budget enough? Because yeah, here's what these decks cost. So here are the top 15 decks in the format, and none of them cost more than $100. That's their tabletop prices, and their Moto Ticks prices is around the same amount, with only Caw Gates being 100 ticks. So yeah, they are budget friendly. All right, 5 lands, Krark Clan, and Blood Fountain doesn't seem very good. Let's maul. This hand also seems really bad. We're on the draw. I get 1 extra look with Chromatic Star. All right, keep, chuck, Krark Clan. All right, we're against a gate deck. Ooh, okay, so it's almost... I guess it depends on what we draw. So let's go Vault into Chromatic Star, because we're probably not playing anything on turn 2 anyway. Preordain, Mountain, so Jeskai Ephemerate, maybe? All right, play that, go. Modern Age, discards Unholy Heat. First time I've seen that in this format. All right, let's Deadly Dispute, eat the Chromatic Star, trigger. Then we draw a whole bunch of cards, make a treasure. I think it is probably better to use this treasure to just play Ichor Wellspring right now. I'm not sure. Maybe it isn't. All right, Seed of the Synod, pass. So, Modern Age trigger, Seagate Oracle, discards. Okay, so it's not Caw Gates, it's Jeskai Ephemerate. 1 top, 1 bottom off the Preordained. Cycles Ash Barrens. All right, well, there's Delirium. Island, Thoughtcast. All right, cast Thoughtcast. Land, Ichor Wellspring. So trigger Iker, draw a land, play Blood Fountain, trigger that, and then over to them. We still haven't drawn any threats, but we have so much card draw in our hand. So Vector Glider flips Guardian, Godpharaoh's Faithful, 3 mana, Mole Drifter Evoke. All right. Okay, are we finally going to draw a threat? We finally drew a threat. Cast Mirror Enforcer. And then I'm probably cast downing the Vector Glider. So let's see. It really depends on if I draw Gear Seeker Serpent, whether I want to hold blue open or not. I'm probably just casting Deadly plus kill Vector Glider. So this goes down, this goes down. I'm going to have 5 plus this plus 2 more cards. So unless I play another... Oh, I haven't played a land yet either. So I'm going to have exactly enough to where I don't have to discard. All right, Deadly Dispute. So tap this, eat the Wellspring. Draw, then Deadly Dispute resolves, draw. All right, land, kill Vector Glider. And then pass to them with the treasures open in case I need to interact with Reckoner's Bargain, but probably don't. Even if they kill this, I think I just let it die, because then I can always just get it back later with Blood Fountain. And I don't care if they gain life. Like, this card sucks. This card's just a dead card. Sunscape Familiar. Definitely need to get rid of that. Modern Age. Trigger the God Pharaoh's Faithful. Azorius Chancery. Bouncing the island. Alright. So first things first, let's play Iker Wellspring. Trigger, draw, Mirror Enforcer. Cast Mirror Enforcer. Furnace. So black, this one. Reckoner's Bargain, eat the Wellspring. Draw a bunch more cards. So many cards. Go to combat. Swing here. Take 4 from the Mirror, and then let's pop a black. This one, cast down on Sunscape Familiar. Snap it. That's kind of annoying. Alright. Alright, play Cart Clan Shaman and go. Alright, Modern Age. Discarding. Discards a Seagate. Archaeomancer. So, what? They'll get back Snap? Or, I guess they're going to get back Unholy Heat since they left this open. Gets back Unholy Heat, sure. Targets Mirror Enforcer, that's fine. Island. Alright, Chainer's Edict you. And then they'll sack that. We're 1 off from being able to flash it back. So, combat, attack Mirror Enforcer. Actually, I'm probably going to use Reckoner's Bargain, so I should have just done that ahead of time. What am I sacking? The Blood Token? Or just a land, because I have so many lands? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, Reckoner's Bargain, eating Great Furnace. I should have just sacked Cart Clan Shaman. Alright, Mirror Enforcer, Frogmite. Alright, pass to them. Alright, Vector Glider flips over, and then they still have Sunscape Familiar and a bunch of unknown cards. Mole Drifter. Alright, God Pharaoh's Faithful. Alright, pop the Blood, discard a land that I don't need. Alright, Reckoner's Bargain, sack the Shaman. Alright, so what do I need to kill here? I guess Mole Drifter to just prevent it from ever having the ability to ephemerate, but then the same goes for Archaeomancer. The Frogmite is essentially irrelevant. It's never attacking into them. All right, go to combat. Swing here. No blocks. All right. Let's Reckoner's Bargain the Frogmite. Eat the Frogmite. Okay, Blood Fountain. Trigger. Over to them. Sunscape Familiar. Another land. I think I can never use Cast Down because I always just have to hold it for the rest of the game to respond to Ephemerate. All right, no attacks from them. Back to us. All right, let's just go to combat. Attack with everything. Swing, swing, swing. Archaeomancer blocks Mirror Enforcer. Mole Drifter blocks Gear Seeker Serpent. All right, go damage. Flicker both of them. Let's cast down Archaeomancer so they can't keep doing it. Cast down on Archaeomancer. Let's Deadly Dispute now. In case I draw another instant speed removal off the top. I don't know. Maybe I just don't even do that. I have Frogmite and Mirror Enforcer in my graveyard, so I can blood the both of them back into play. Alright, so Flicker, that resolves. They're still taking 4. Cycles Ash Barrens, okay. Why? Why now? Oh, just so you don't draw more lands? Okay. Damage goes to 6. So Blood Fountain back the Frogmite and the Mirror Enforcer. Get these back. Play Mirror Enforcer. Play Frogmite. Alright, over to them. Plains. God Pharaoh's Faithful, sure. Archaeomancer, okay. Targeting Snap, sure. Snap targeting Gear Seeker, sure. Mole Drifter, Alright, end of turn, let's Deadly Dispute. Man, the Frogmite? Yeah, eat the Frogmite. We drew 2 lands. Holy crap. Alright, Nile Spellbomb, excellent. Alright, play Nile Spellbomb. Let's just make sure this is here so they can't keep Archaeomancing. Ephemerate on Archaeomancer. Trigger, targeting Ghostly Flicker. So Nile Spellbomb. Alright, go to combat. Attack with all the Mirror Enforcers. Block with Vector plus Mole Drifter. Alright, kill Mole Drifter off. So Damage, they go to 4. Then cast Gear Seeker. All right, Blood, discarding, I don't know, Mistvault Bridge? Silver Bridge? All right, Silver Bridge. Chromatic Star. All right, Chromatic Star. Play a tap land. Then pass the turn. Then Ephemerate will rebound, targeting Archaeomancer. And then they'll get... And then I'll have to pop the Nile Spellbomb now. But then they can just Ghostly Flicker in response, so it's really awkward. Targeting Moldrifter, sure. Moldrifter trigger. So if they don't have an answer to Gear Seeker, I can just make it unblockable and kill them. Preordain, sure. Never mind, they've gained life out of range of that. Another Sunscape Familiar. Deep Analysis, Flashback, Deep Analysis. Only lose 1 net total because of Godpharaoh's Faithful. All right, we're both a third of the way through or 2/3 of the way through both of our decks. Modern Age, discards a land. They also have Prismatic Strands in their graveyard, right? All right, end step, let's pop this now. Let's crack Star, then let's Nile Spellbomb them. So if they want to Ghostly Flicker anything, they have to do it now. And it gets Prismatic Strands out of their graveyard. Ephemerate Archaeomancer. They are targeting Snap. All right, can I resolve Nile Spellbomb now? All right, drew another Gear Seeker. And then exile your graveyard. All right, there we go. Whew. All right, back to me. Thoughtcast. Wow. All right, combat. Attack with everything. So they can still cast Ghostly Flicker because the Sunscapes are making it cheaper. Might have to use Kark Clan just to kill everything. Moldrifter block. Archaeomancer block. No. Archaeomancer block. Moldrifter block. No. Block. All right. I assume they Ghostly them. I'm probably going to have to Kark Clan 4. All right. So blocks. Then the Ghostly Flicker comes out. Then these trigger. They draw. They get Ghostly Flicker back. Draw. All right. Damage. 4. Go to 7. All right. Second main. So Kark Clan. I'm going to have to kill most of this stuff. So I sack these 2 because they're going to die anyway. And then a treasure and then another treasure. Yeah. So let's hold priority here. So activate, sack, activate, sack, activate, sack, activate, sack. All right. Then let's resolve all of this and kill everything except Moldrifter and Vector Glider and Gear Seeker. Unholy Heat or Serpent. That's fine. Whew. So then resolve this. Then resolve this, then resolve this, then resolve this. And then we go Gear Seeker, blue, Gear Seeker, play this, Blood Fountain back, 2 Myr Enforcers, then play 2 Myr Enforcers. All right, back to them. Ephemerate Rebound, Moldrifter draws more cards, Modern Age discard Ash Barrens, Sunscape Familiar, Murmuring Mystic. Ugh. I guess if they have what? They need Prismatic Strands in order to not die, right? Or just more removal for Gear Seeker. Sunscape Familiar. Snap on one of the Gear Seekers. Makes a bird token. Moldrifter. My god. Are we actually going to get to the point of, like, they have 13 cards left in their deck. Also, they're going to just clock out. Like, this has been quite the game. Ghostly Flicker on land plus Moldrifter. So, yeah. A bunch of stuff is happening. Archaeomancer. Get back. Presumably Ephemerate. No. Ghostly Flicker. So they have infinite ETBs if they Ghostly Flicker Archaeomancer plus a land, but they still need a way. So they make infinite birds. Gotcha. How much mana do we have? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm too short of being able to activate. Well, I don't even have a second Gear Seeker in play anyway. The thing is, I don't even think it matters. The game's been going on so long that when we go to game 2, they're just going to clock out before I will. Attacks with Vector Glider. 25. Ghostly Flicker. So they have to flicker it. Basically, they have to flicker it up to the point where I can't attack them and they have lethal next turn. They have to do that. So if you're on YouTube, we'll skip ahead here and we'll come back when there's a ton of birds in play. Oh, I guess they're just not going to do that. All right. Combat. Swing. Bird blocks. Bird blocks. Bird blocks. Bird blocks. Bird blocks. Moldrifter blocks here. That's fine. They're just going to kill our Myr Enforcers off? Sure. Go to damage. All right. Cast Gear Seeker. Cast Gear Seeker, play land, go. All right, now the flicker loop. All right, so our opponent's finally killing us, but they have literally 30 seconds on the clock, so they're going to lose this match. And holy cow, was that a long game as well. All right, well, sideboarding doesn't matter, but sure, just removal. None of this matters. All right, opening hand, again, doesn't matter. Our opponent's just going to lose to time. I'm surprised they're not just conceding this. Like, they cannot actually win. Yeah, over to them. 5, 4, 2, Sunscape Familiar. And they're dead. All right, round 4. What a long game that was. Holy cow. How long was that first match? 26 minutes. Or no, 13 minutes? Is it counting both of these? It feels longer than 13 minutes. All right, on the play for round 4. This is a bit slow, but keepable, I think. So, land, go. Mountain. All right, well, land. Oh, I should have played Silver Bridge. Blood Fountain. Yeah, should have played Silver Bridge. Oh, well. Over to them. Also should have played Frogmite. Man, I must be really tired after that last match. Okay. Frogmite, land, just hold up Deadly Dispute. Maybe. Yeah, I think just do that. I'm probably just going to like block here and then deadly it. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's fine. All right, over to them. Block before damage. Deadly, sack the Frogmite. Ancient Den, Raven. All right, play this. Play Gear Seeker. Play Nile Spellbomb. Over to them. Cracks the Clue. Seeker of the Way. All right, so we're on that version. Great Furnace. Into Core Skyfisher. I assume pick up Thraben. Yep. All right, go to combat. Swing. No blocks from them. All right, blue, blue, Gear Seeker. I think I want to cycle this Nile Spellbomb. So cycle, and then we'll pay this one to draw. Another land, you say? Well, let's play Great Furnace and just hold up Cast Down. Thraben Inspector. Cracks the Clue. Glint Hawk, so they can pick up a land or Barbed Fist, so probably just a land, right? No, they pick up... Oh, right, because the Rebel token, unlike living weapons, doesn't die. Ugh. Swing with Core Skyfisher. Yeah, that's fine. I realize they can multi-block one of our Serpents to kill it, so I should just hold up. All right, Blood, discard a land. Drew another land. Drew another land. Oh my god. All right, go to combat. Swing. Block there, and that's it. Sure. Well, in that case, let's just play this and pass. So cast down the Seeker of the Way so they can't gain any life. All right, Batterfist resumes. All right, new Batterfist. Swing, 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 swing. All right, cast down on Seeker of the Way. So then damage, we go to 12? Yeah. Dawnbringer Cleric. Gain 2 life. Sure. Play it to land that also gains life. All right, back to us. Combat. Swing. Block just one of them. No, block both of them. All right. Damage, kill your dudes. Then second main, play Myr Enforcer, and go. Batterfist onto the Core Skyfisher, and they're attacking for 5 in the air. Very well. We're at 7. We can potentially die next turn. Yeah. Oh, do they just have all the burn right now? Really? Really? Okay. All right, so Blue Blasts, Unexpected Fangs, Chainers, Breath Weapon. Just bring all that in. Frogmite is okay here. Not great, though. Krark Clan Shaman. Half their creatures fly is the issue. I think Makeshift Munitions is not good. I think, what else? I don't need to care about their graveyard. This is probably, like, a lot of the times just not going to be any good. Frogmite, same deal. Probably just not good a lot of the time. And that means one more card to cut. They also just have, like, a lot of dinky creatures, like Thraben Inspectors, that are not good to Edict. All right, let's do that. On the plate, this hand is just way too slow. All right, mull that. This hand is better. Keep, what am I tossing? Probably a Reckoner's Bargain. We don't have any other artifacts sacked right now other than the lands, so toss that. All right, Silver Bridge, go. Tap land. Play this, back to them, holding up Blue Blast. Plays Thraben. Plays a bounce land. Okay. Well, I was really hoping I would have drawn a land there, so let's just play Ichor Wellspring. Then trigger this. All right. Seed of the Synod. Great land to draw. I can cast Thoughtcast right now. It's probably better than just holding up Blue Blast. All right, cast Thoughtcast. And we can't cast Myr Enforcer yet, so back to them. Cast into the fire our Silver Bluff Bridge. That's mean. All right. Land, Blood Fountain, trigger, make a blood. We have 6 artifacts in play, so we're 1 off from casting Myr Enforcer, so we can cast it, hold up Blue Blast. All right, play Myr Enforcer, and then over to them. Lemboss, plays Ancient Den. Plays Journey to Nowhere. Yep. And we don't have the mana open to use Reckoner's Bargain, so that happens. And we can't get rid of Journey to Nowhere, so... Man, I don't want to discard anything to this blood token, though. Yeah, alright. Let's just not. Another Ichor Wellspring. Let's just Reckoner's the one we already have in play. So Reckoner's, tap this, sack Ichor Wellspring. Drew Gear Seeker. How have we not drawn another land after all that? Alright, back to them. Just hold open Blue Blast. Synthesizer. Alright, blast it. Another Synthesizer anyway, sure. Exiles Galvanic Blast. Glint Hawk picks up Lemboss. Plays Boros Garrison. 1 from the Thraben down to 19. Alright, well, it's at least a land, so... I don't think I need to hold up Cast Down. Alright, let's play Ichor Wellspring, and then I guess I'll hold up the blue in case I draw Blue Blast. Alright, play Silver Bluff, go. Alright, 3 from their creatures, we go to 16. Core Skyfisher, picks up Synthesizer, exiles a land, plays Lemboss, plays the land. Alright, I still don't think I want to discard anything here to the blood token, so back to us. Alright, land, blue, cast Gear Seeker, and then over to them, and I'm probably just going to cast down on Core Skyfisher. Cracks the clue. Alright, cast down on Core Skyfisher. Take 2 from the Glint Hawk down to 14. Synthesizer returns, Red Blast. Oh, come on. Alright, Red Blast our dude. Well, at least we got more dudes coming. Mist Vault, play the Serpent, another Red Blast. Alright, over to them. I gotta wait for them to have more good stuff for me to Breath Weapon. I'm not Breath Weaponing just 2 of these guys. Although, if they don't play anything else, I may just do that. Yeah, pops the Synthesizer, so they get a Samurai. Exiles a land. Plays the land. Alright, now I'll do it. So, Breath Weapon on the end step. Clear all of these guys out of the way. Blast us in response. You've got to be joking. They have triple bolts in their hand. Quadruple bolts in their hand. Are you guys seeing this? Alright, round 5. Alright, on the play for the 5th and final round. This looks fine. Keep this. So, land, Krark Clan Shaman, over to them. Island Delver. Well, gotta kill it now. So let's go to combat. Swing. Alright, Seed of the Synod, Ichor Wellspring, trigger, activate this, sack the Ichor Wellspring, kill both our guys. Over to them. Then back to us. Alright, let's play Nile Spellbomb. Spell Pierce, sure. Mist Vault, go. 3rd island. Alright, we go Silver Bluff, and then Murn Enforcer, paying these 3. Counterspell, We have a bunch of draw spells and nothing to sack them to other than our lands, which I don't want to do, so let's just pass back to them. Brainstorm. Delver. How much does this cost? 3 mana to cast? Alright, let's do that. Blue, this one. Delver flips, revealing Counterspell. Alright, then we take 3. Back to us. Alright, cast Frogmite. Counter. Sure. Chainer's Edict you. Spell Pierce, which we can pay for. Alright, kill your Delver off. Go to combat. Swing here. And then back to them. They have 5 spells in their graveyard. So Terror and Cryptic Serpent are free now. Or close to free, rather. Yeah, Cryptic Serpent. Yeah, alright, let's trade. I guess I'm probably going to use Deadly Dispute anyway, so maybe I should have just disputed first. But this is fine. They may not even block, although I imagine they'll block. Yeah, they block. Alright, so float here, black. Deadly Dispute, eating the Furnace. Okay, Thoughtcast. We have 5 in play, so, okay, Ichor Wellspring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I would have to sack the treasure to play it. I don't think that's worth it. Force Spike, sure, we will pay for the Force Spike. Trigger to draw. Have I played a land yet? Yes. Alright, back to them. Lorien revealed, cycling for an island. Play an island. Play Tolarian Terror. Back to us. I can technically pay for it, although, again, they can have a counterspell. So let's go this. Is this free yet? No, it's 1 mana. I guess I stop on their upkeep. Alright, so pass, and then we'll try to cast down in their upkeep. Cast down here, ward trigger, pay the ward, counterspell. I wish that you couldn't get got, quote unquote, with the ward. I wish, like, if you're paying for the ward, that means your spell's resolving, instead of just, oh, haha, you paid for it, and now your spell gets countered anyway. Alright, land, Murn Enforcer, Deadly Dispute, here, sack the Ichor Wellspring, draw, Murn Enforcer, Krark Clan, Makeshift Munitions I don't even want, but I guess, yeah, alright, whatever. Let's play it. And then over to them. Deep Analysis, plays a land, and then no attacks from them, so we can flashback Chainers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can't pay for Spell Pierce, we can pay for Force Spike. Alright, let's Chainers from the graveyard. Alright, we won that match, or that game. So I want Chainer's Edict, I want all the Red Blasts, maybe Unexpected Fangs, I'm not sure. Let's see. So Frogmite's basically irrelevant. Krark Clan is usually irrelevant. So cut all that. Makeshift irrelevant. And then I like all my removal. I don't like spells where I have to sack things and then my opponent gets to counter them, so I don't even draw the card after sacking. Blood Fountain's okay. Chromatic Star's okay. I do need to cut some more stuff, so I think of the two, Reckoner's Bargain's worse than Deadly Dispute. So do I just cut 3 bargains? All right, let's cut 3 bargains. And then I don't know if I want this. This only matters if we're racing. It does make Gear Seeker like big enough that they can't trade with it with any one creature, and it makes Myr Enforcer big enough that it trades with a creature, but it's probably not good most of the time unless they like have a super fast Delver beatdown. Let's just do this. 2 lands, Ichor Wellspring. The fact that they come in tapped is a problem. Like, this hand's so bad if they just have turn 1 Delver and flip it, but I'm not cutting it, or I'm not shipping it rather. It's keepable. All right, no turn 1 Delver. Let's play this one first in case we draw Red Blast. Thought Scour, milling over Deep Anal, and a land. 2 mana. Boomerang our land back to our hand. Okay, mean. And then we have to discard the hand size. What's the worst card in our hand? One of the 2 Ichor Wellsprings. All right. Thought Scour, milling over this stuff. Cryptic Serpent. All right, well, while the shields are down, let's murder this. And then play land and go. Another mana. Tolarian Terror. Yeah. All right, what to do from here? Blood Fountain. Trigger, Thought Cast, play land, play Nile Spellbomb. Let's see if that gets countered. If they had other serpents, they would have played them. All right, yeah, counter that. And over to them. Deep Analysis, Flashback, land, Delver, Cryptic Serpent. Yeah, this is just ridiculous. All right, cast down at least. So land, Chromatic Star, cast down on the Serpent. Back to them. Does Delver flip? Yep, they revealed Brainstorm. Land, Lorien revealed, and then swing. We need to draw removal ASAP. All right, well, not removal. Can't even trade with the Tolarian Terrors. Oh boy. Do I actually just Reckoner's Bargain my Myr Enforcer to gain life? Maybe, but I also just need to, yeah, all right. I guess the best move is block and then Reckoner's Bargain, although if they have Counterspell, ugh. All right, let's pop this for blue. See what we draw. A land. All right, Ichor Wellspring, trigger, Blood Fountain. All right, Blood Fountain, trigger, and then pass to them, and then we'll try to Reckoner's Bargain this. Island, Boomerang. Well, we're going to do it now. Sack it to Reckoner's Bargain, and they have a Counterspell. Of course they do. I think my board was correct, so it's same thing again. We just didn't draw removal that game for the most part. We drew, what, a cast down? Is Myr Enforcer not even good in this matchup? Maybe I should cut that. I don't know. Well, keep this. Dross Forge, go. Island, nothing. All right, Mist Vault, back to them. Brainstorm, that's fine. Island, back to us. Upkeep, Boomerang. Oh, Boomerang's an instant? This is, yeah, that's stupid. All right, whatever, let's counter that. Land, I can't afford to be dicking around here, so Ichor Wellspring, draw, back to them. Mental Note, mills over, Lorien revealed a null. Island, Cryptic Serpent. Yeah, just absolutely ridiculous. All right, Deadly Dispute, this one, sack the Ichor Wellspring. We need to find an answer. We did find an answer. Okay, so I have to pop this treasure in order to Chainer's Edict. So play this. How much does Myr Enforcer cost? So I can go Blood Fountain, Myr, Red Blast it. All right, let's do that. So Blood Fountain, trigger, cast Myr Enforcer, blast your Serpent, and then over to them. And now we have a threat, and if they play a threat, we can Chainer's it. Maybe. Tolarian Terror with 2 mana open. Just so utterly absurd. All right, well, let's see if Chainer's Edict resolves. It did. I am shocked. Combat, swing with Myr Enforcer. All right, let's play another Blood Fountain. Lorien revealed Cycle, and then play land, and then over to them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Murmuring Mystic. All right, blood, get rid of this land. Another Myr Enforcer. Well, I guess I should have done that last turn. Cast Myr Enforcer, cast down here. Brainstorm, make a bird. All right, kill your Mystic off, go to combat, swing here, or this one, and then over to them. Mental Note, mills over Terror and Thought Scour, plays Cryptic Serpent, attacks with the bird, sure. All right, cast down on the Serpent. All right, Chromatic Star. I guess there's no reason to pop it before I go to combat, so swing. So I could have had this Myr Enforcer out last turn, which would have been lethal this turn. So let's pop the star for, I guess, a blue source? I don't know. For this one. Draw into, all right, Gear Seeker. Over to them. Deep Analysis. And then it doesn't matter because we can make this unblockable. All right, 4-in-1 with Grixis Affinity. I do like this deck more than Blue-White Affinity because Blue-White Affinity is very, very reliant on getting all that glitters out, which means that if you don't draw it, or if your all that glitters gets countered, or the creature that you put it on gets killed, then it kind of falls apart. Whereas this deck just has so much more card draw, ability to interact with the opponent via removal spells, and like Gear Seeker Serpent's pretty good. I think the deck is missing like one other big threat, because Mernforcer just doesn't stack up well against the other threats in the format. Like Gear Seeker, Cryptic Serpent, Tolarian Terror, Gurmag Angler are all bigger than Mernforcer. And being a 4/4 also means that it can be killed by Galvanic Blast. But other than that, I did like the deck. You could probably play with the numbers. I don't really like Makeshift Munitions, and I feel like Krark Clan Shaman is probably a sideboard card. There's too many matchups where it's not good. So I'd probably change these out, but other than that, it feels pretty good. And that is the end of Grixis Affinity.